You go this way, or you go this way. And we're going this way.
Shot blocked. Loose in the high slot. Wrist for save. Rebound score! Neil Yakupov snapped it out of midair!
This kid made to play the National Hockey League.
When you hurt, you're like, why did I block that stupid shot? But it's what we do. It's part of the game.
We're right there every single game. We're just one shot. It can go either way.
A story is a journey through time and events. A good story is one that's full of unexpected twists and turns.
Robert Browning, an English poet, he's really changed my attitude and showed me how simple motivation is. What's the key to motivation? Reaching somewhere where we haven't been, going somewhere where we haven't ever been before in our life, that's where motivation comes. It's gonna hurt. We're gonna have to earn everything. Nobody gives us anything. We get nothing for free in this league, and there are no shortcuts. We will do this together, and we will hold you accountable only for one reason, and that's that we want you to feel that feeling of being a winner.
Is Edmonton just shocked by a San Jose onslaught, including 3 first-period goals on the power play.
We just got punched right between the eyes, all of us, every one of us. And let's in here start a new game right now. Let's win these 40 minutes. Let's challenge ourselves. It's a chance to grow real quick. All we got to do is work our asses off, and let's first get the next one. And if there's time, let's get the next one. And if there's time, let's get the next one.
Time for Eberle, ahead to Hall. Quick shot, score! Taylor Hall!
If hockey was a game scored like tennis, the Oilers beat the Sharks 2 periods to 1. But it's not. So a visit to Edmonton City Hall the day after their home opener sees a handful of Oilers endure a little ribbing from an unlikely source.
So I want to welcome some of the players who had a tough game last night. I know I'm assuming you got out of practice today for this, so this is your punishment. Don't ever allow 6 goals in the first period again. And then otherwise you come back here and you have to sit again. So, Councilor Medici.
Thank you, and Mr. Mayor, the second and third periods were better.
The players aren't here for armchair coaching, though. They've come to throw their support behind a final decision on the downtown arena.
So I'm incredibly proud of this council who's had the courage to stand up to people in the face of great criticism. But the necessity to build this is vital, because I think without this kind of a project, we will not be the city we can be. Please vote. And that is passed.
Back at Rexall Place, the real coaching is underway. The bottom line for Ralph Kruger, last night was a stumble, not a fall.
As long as we woke up this morning hating this feeling as much as we loved the feeling after the Vancouver game, we're going to be able to use this. It's pretty clear to us what the process is. We lost our defensive responsibility, our man focus, and duplication all over the place causes this score to change pretty rapidly. Duplication at the front, duplication at the back. That's why we felt uncomfortable. This isn't a major reconstruction we need to do, because we know exactly what went wrong here.
Strong finish aside, there are a couple of other reasons to feel encouraged by the home opener.
And Justin Schultz with his first NHL goal. Johnny back to the one-timer score. Beautiful play. And there's Neil Yakupov's first NHL goal.
What a beauty, and he comes as advertised.
Scoring the first game at home.
We're making kind of a history, open a new page of like a player's profile.
Hockey Hall of Famer Igor Larionov is Nail Yakupov's agent. He discovered last June's first overall pick at age 15 and brought him over from Russia to play for the OHL's Sonia Sting.
I went to watch him play. To me, out of 20 guys, you can see this kid got some special talent and like to score some goals. And he was fast and was physical too. This kid made to play the National Hockey League.
2 nights after the Sharks bite them, the Oilers host another formidable California squad, the defending Stanley Cup champs. To put it mildly, what ensues is a very strange hockey game.
That's not much of a bump from Ladislav Smyth.
Just ask Ladislav Smyth.
I don't think last year that's a penalty.
2 minutes for instigating. 2 minutes for instigating with a visor.
Thanks, buddy. They gave him 19 penalty minutes. That's unbelievable.
Late in the third period, trailing by 1, the Oilers score the equalizer. Twice.
Are they calling it off? Come on, Belly, win this draw.
Shot blocked, loose in the high slot, wrister save, quick, rebound, score! Nail Yakupov smacked it out of midair, and justice has been served!
Number 64's flair for the dramatic comes as no surprise to a fellow countryman.
He leaves the game on the ice. Every shift for him, he wants to be there. He enjoys every second, and he wants to be the best. That's what his celebration sometimes over the board. It's just nice to see that because you gotta express yourself. You're only 19, you want 29, you want 35, so you're not bored. So you are enjoying every minute of the game and show his character. He's passionate about everything.
Hey, if he passes it down, just jump in. Hey, it's a movement. It's a movement.
On a night like this, there's only one way things should end.
2 minutes left in OT. Gagne rolls it over to Nugent-Hopkins. Right circle, waits, backdoor, Gagne shoots and scores! And the Oilers prevail in overtime!
Congratulations to everybody here for the character you showed, and for this team, we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun.
Needed that for sure.
We don't ever give up on any game, guys. That proved it, boys.
I guess when you show that kind of perseverance and wherewithal, it's going to come through, and it did.
I don't know what you're all feeling, but a new Oilers team is born here tonight, right here.
Nugent-Hopkins beats it through to flick it in.
I like that.
Just 1 week into the 2013 season, the Edmonton Oilers' MO is clear. They're a dynamic and talented team, intent on playing high-tempo hockey.
We've been off to a pretty decent start so far, so we're just trying to build off what we've done so far the last few games.
Journeyman enforcer Darcy Hordichuk has suited up for 6 different teams over his 13-year NHL career. Hordy doesn't see a lot of ice time, but he's got a great view of the play.
Bucky's let me know I got the best seat in the house here, so he's just living through me where he used to sit on the bench all game, but he's always up to something.
The compressed NHL schedule this year leaves little time for practice. With a game practically every second night, lessons must be conveyed and absorbed in the heat of battle.
Camilleri to his backhand. Will he get a shot off? He does block. Rebound loose. Backlund can't stuff it home, and now he does. Michael.
Everything they've had, we've given them. Let's push it in behind them. They're going to give up the lines eventually, but let's be consistent. Let's get it deep.
Raked out of there by Nail Yakupov, and he'll put the brakes on as he enters the Calgary zone. Chipped it toward the middle, looking for Belanger, and that was intercepted and cleared the other way.
Good score, obviously. You're right where you need to be.
Back to Schultz. Nugent-Hopkins fires, save, Kiprasov, rebound, score! Cutting the gap to 4-3.
A loss to the Flames in the season's first meeting never sits well with the Oilers. But the remedy isn't complicated.
I think after 4 games, we're sitting fine. We know we gave Calgary those points. In San Jose, we learned this. In Calgary, it was all about this. All about this. When you're coming over the blue line, when we're going into the neutral zone with the puck, your brain has to go, how are they positioned defensively? What's going on here? We're attacking an opposition here, and you have to read their position. If you're 2 guys going up against 4 in a game of hockey, that's a situation to get it in behind it, make it uncomfortable for them. This is not about anybody individual. You know, this team wants to win. I know we're competing, but we got to compete the right way at the right time. We got to learn more patience. So we're in control of our destiny with the team we have, playing the game we need to play.
The strength of the Oilers' offense this year has been their power play, but they've earned their chances.
5-on-5, the way we're playing is drawing penalties. There's other players doing character things, you know, players grinding it down low. That might not be the line that gets to get the, eat the fruits on the power play, but they create that opportunity through their hard work and persistence and through their aggressive forward check.
Good job by Hardikainen to negate that icing call. PRB's got the puck now. A penalty on the way, so a good shift for this 4th line as they create the first power play.
We're evolving with the power play. I mean, there was a lot of fundamentals last season that were very, very important for us to take with into this year. At the same time, we're expecting more depth, and we can see it on our second unit.
Gagne, time winding down. There's a shot through traffic. Hardikainen banging away. Another opportunity to score. A power play goal for Alan Pesky.
Heading into this tilt with the Avalanche, 60% of the Oiler goals have come on the power play. Tonight, it's 100%.
The Oilers goal scored on the power play by number 14, Jordan.
Nugent-Hopkins beats it through, deflected in.
I like that. Oh, this power play is strong.
A race for it now between O'Brien and Gagne. O'Brien stops up Gagne. Nail Yakupov scores into the empty net.
It might feel hot inside Rexall Place, but outside, the temperature's headed the other way. With highs of -20 forecast for the next several days, it's a good time to be flying south for a few games. Arriving in Phoenix, the Oilers cross paths with another well-known hockey snowbird. Rod Phillips has watched a lot of Edmonton teams over the past 3 decades. And this year's squad reminds him of one in particular.
I've seen a change from a team that was obviously somewhat mediocre to a team that now one of the great young teams in the National Hockey League, and I think a team with a future that something like we experienced in Edmonton in 1980 when the Oilers were gearing up to become a Stanley Cup champion 5 different times. They've got just an absolute great young bunch of players on the team, and it's going to be an exciting time for our city.
Let's continue to be thinking everything is hard.
The video this morning, their quick puck pressure on PK, their quick puck pressure on 5-on-5. Be ready for that in your head. We need options. Quick, if you get
the face of an NHL team might be its stars, but a winning squad is one with the right mix of young guns, character guys, role players, and well-seasoned vets.
Oh, what a shot. I got it up pretty good. It's you guys.
I've been enjoying myself quite a bit this year. We're having a lot of fun. The group of guys, we're working hard together, and it's good with Ralphie right now.
Are you going to make him pause or no?
Completely stop.
Okay, thank you. Hey, go strong.
Down and wait for me. Good job.
I think right now everybody has a role on the team, and good teams that go far in the playoffs have players like that. And I feel like I'm involved a lot more right now, and taking face off, killing penalties, and our penalty kill has been great. So it's been enjoyable, and on top of it, we're winning. So it's been great.
Same way, yeah? Move your legs, get going. Same thing, Maggie. Be a horse down there. Move those big legs.
As a first-round draft pick, Magnus Pajärvi came to Edmonton with the pressure of expectations, mostly his own. Now in his third pro season, he's still trying to establish himself as a regular in the Oilers lineup.
I've always had the work habits in, so I'm always trying to work as much as I can to get there. And every time I get there, I want to be better.
Line mate Eric Belanger knows as well as anybody on this team that securing a full-time NHL job can take perseverance.
Opportunity for Pajärvi.
You know, they're going to go through tough times. I did. At one point, I didn't think I was going to make it. But for me, I played over 100 games in the American Hockey League. I just think when you have the chance to be a regular in this league, you have to grab on and do everything in your power to stay here. 800 games later, I'm still here and loving the game.
Eberle rips it toward the net, and that's blocked by Magnus Pajärvi. That's it, Maggie. Good block.
Try to do what I can with the ice time I get, and it's getting more and more, so obviously you deserve every ice time you get.
Another guy earning ice time with gritty blue-collar efforts is second-year Oiler Lennart Petrell.
Hey, Lenny! Great battle on that!
You just feel like you can really like playing this league and play good. Really pumps my tires, so yeah, that's the level I want to be in this league.
Blocked by Lennart Petrell and finished off by Eric Belanger.
You think when you're linking on the bench, like, why do I do this? But it just makes me better defensively, and helps our team a lot.
Lennart Petrell jumps on the rebound. He gets his first goal of the season.
A great job by Lenny, boys. That's our pace right there.
Of course, there will always be a lucky few for whom success in this game seems easy.
Neil Yakupov, overtime winner.
Could Neil Yakupov be a hitter for the Boston Red Sox?
Yeah, he could play on their team now. They need help, but he's doing great. I mean, it seems that he has that knack around the net, whether it's in the air or right in the crease to bang it home.
The Oilers wake up in San Jose and make the best of some pretty cramped morning workout space. Today, Magnus Pajärvi will check out anytime he wants and actually leave this Hotel California.
Due to the centerman situation, we have Anton Lennart coming up, and Maggie needs to go down just on the roster situation with the centerman and a little day-to-day from here.
Come on, boys, eh? Crank it up, boys, eh? Let's go get him here.
On some nights, a shootout loss stings a little less than others. A comeback on the road against the West's best team is one of them.
Hell of a point, guys. Coming back 2-0 in this building and recovering from that. A lot of character. Doobie, unbelievable. Great job, Doobie. Great job, buddy. Thanks, buddy.
Next day's practice sees assistant coach Steve Smyth all about reinforcing positives.
Last night, our first period was as good a period as we played all year long. So let's continue to be thinking everything is hard. We're hard in front of the net to play against. We're hard in the corner to play against. And we're hard when we move the puck.
Hall has got Eberle with him. Taylor Hall, Jordan Eberle back to Hall, scores! Tic-tac-toe, we're tied at 2.
That was world-class speed again last night. He must have felt like a daredevil last night. You were going 1,000,000 miles an hour. You would have put me right out of the league really quick. Really quick. Because you can't hang, because I couldn't hang on. In the old days, I could hang on to your jersey. You can't hang on a guy's jersey anymore. And congrats on your first one. Did you get credit with it? Or somebody reflected?
Then he touched it. And I asked him, he's like, yeah, I think I touched it.
So.
Up top, Bistrick shot scores.
Your shot was a rocket.
Where I was looking about this high off.
Yeah.
But it went
It went rough, so I think you maybe got him.
I think he did touch it. But I mean, he celebrated it.
Yeah, no kidding, man. Okay, 2-tie, all-tie. Come on, Hammer. Yes! Oh, Lonnie, you're on fire now, kid. One in a row.
A 3-game trip ends in Denver, where a highlight reel setup stakes the visitors to a lead 58 seconds in.
What a match, buddy! Go. What the boss?
Eat it. Great block. They just a beast.
Johnson fires that bucket. Oh, Belanger took that shot.
Great block, Billy. Was it on his toe? Oh, yeah. Oh, to dead on it. Hurts like nice, Hardy.
The road-weary Oil put up a good fight, but 1 goal and 60 minutes of courage under fire aren't quite enough to hold off the Avalanche.
And Eric Belanger has had a tough afternoon.
Great job, Billy. We are finding new warriors here.
So the season series is even at a game apiece.
You got first. Oh, what a shot. Wow.
There's plenty of those, but I gotta say, Jari Kurri, when I first started to watch hockey.
To Curry, backhander scores! Thundering pass to Curry, scores! Curry in the clear. He scored!
And then Timo Solani when I was growing up a little bit more so.
Timo Solani breaks it. He scored!
Fake by Solani draws the goaltender, and that's a goal scorer's goal, folks.
Solani just passed his boyhood idol on the all-time NHL scoring list, passing Jari Kurri.
I had a chance to play with him in the national team, and then obviously Kurri is the GM for the team as well. So it's good to learn from them, and I think they've been great help for us as young players.
There's a skin tag here. A matchup at home against the Canucks gives the Oilers an opportunity to jump back into first place in the Northwest Division.
These are guys that we play quite a bit. I mean, they're a division team, and they've won the President's Trophy the last couple years. So you want to be that top team. You want to be that top dog, and these guys are kind of been the pivotal statement of that in the last couple of years. You know, these guys are a team that you've grown to hate, you know, just because they've been a good team and you're jealous of them. But we beat them the first time around, and tonight's for the lead of the division.
Just like he has from the beginning of the season.
A rebound! Oh, what a save by Devin Dubnyk as he stopped Henrik Sedin.
Tonight, Devin Dubnyk shows the Oiler faithful that he's the goalie they've been waiting for.
You need two things. You need to have confidence in yourself, and you need to have your teammates feel the same way. And that's that's a pretty awesome feeling when you feel like the guys are behind you and they're happy that you're in the net and they're comfortable with you in the net.
Selected 14th overall in the first round of the 2004 draft, Doobie has definitely paid his dues in the Oilers organization. He played for Stockton in the East Coast Hockey League and Springfield in the AHL before finally making it to the NHL to stay in 2010.
I felt like it took a long time, but by the time I got here, I'd seen a lot of situations in professional hockey that's huge for me. I always say that opportunities are great, and you have to be grateful for them because they don't always come, but you have to hope that you're ready for it when it comes because there might only be one.
That's what we got to be on the puck, guys. That's it.
Having that time in the minors, I think, prepared me for this now.
2 games into the season series with Vancouver, the Oilers prove they're no longer outclassed by one of the NHL's elite teams.
We keep putting ourselves in positions to win where we're tied at the end of regulation or ahead by 1 with 5 minutes to go. We'll start winning those games. just need to stick to what we're doing.
The Oilers are still trying to find their 5-on-5 offense.
Here's an opportunity, shorthanded, they score! Ryan Smyth, the first shorthanded goal of the season.
Keep working, boys!
But strong special teams and fearless defensive zone play have kept them close in almost every game.
When people find out you're a goalie, they always say, "Oh, you're crazy." And we're not crazy. It's the defensemen and the forwards that block shots that are crazy, because we got all the right gear on, and they're laying themselves in front of it without the right gear on.
Everybody is pitching in. But once again, the team's shot block leader this season is Ladislav Smyth.
He might stop more pucks than me in a game. Literally, I don't know. We'd have to have a count one game to see who gets in front of more, but he's a goalie's dream. It's not just the shot blocks, but I always know where he's going to be and how he's going to play the shot. So, the ones that he misses, I know where he's going to be, so I'm able to be there right after. But he gets in front of a ton of shots.
But tough play leads to tough luck. Edmonton's injury list grows longer against the Canucks. Mark Fistrick hurts his back hunting for a trademark body check. And Captain Sean Horcoff breaks a knuckle, blocking rubber.
Fortunately, they're kind of like injuries that you can't really avoid. They're just battle wounds.
This rematch goes to the visitors. The Canucks tie the game late. Then steal the extra point with 20 seconds left in OT. The Oilers know they let this one slip away.
You kidding me?
The disappointment in the room is bitter. These guys are proud pros. They hate to lose.
30 seconds. 19 seconds, there's 3 on 2 for 6. How come this D-man be walking down the middle? I don't get it. Defense first.
It was certainly an emotional loss last night. The battle level was really high last night. There was effort through the lineup. When the injuries came, had to raise the bar, fill 2 huge holes, and everybody did their best to do that. Nobody had to go home last night with their heads between their legs. You can hold your heads high for that battle we gave. We're going to continue to work on this, because there's 2 ways that we go. You go this way, or you go this way. And we're going this way. And the ones that go this way are trying to get better every day. We need everybody working at getting better every day. And that's what we're feeling from you right now. That's what you want to do. And this is the way we're going to go.
With 2 more centers, RNH and Horcoff now down, Eric Belanger gives his battered foot a brave try.
Let's see where we're at. I was in a position where I knew it was coming, and you do whatever it takes to keep it out of your net. And fortunately, busted a couple of those. But that night when you hurt, you're like, why did I block that stupid shot? But it's what we do. It's part of the game, and it's part of being on a winning team. If you want to have success, those are things you need to do. And you see Hortz blocking a shot last game. He's out for a while now, and guys are paying the price, and it's he goes a long way. It's not that bad at all. Like, see?
It's amazing how you feel that now, right? So when you skate, you just skate.
Pretty good. Good. Only been like, 3 to 4 days?
Number 20's toes still need a few days.
Morning.
In the meantime, a reinforcement arrives from OKC. Mark Arcabella will play his first NHL game against Dallas. Nerves are unavoidable.
You got first.
But it helps to be centering a couple of familiar faces.
Ozzy!
who spent the lockout with Arcabello on the farm.
Oh, what a shot! Wow!
After the battle with the Canucks, this game against the Stars feels a bit like deja vu. In more ways than one.
Oh, not another centerman.
Anton Lander is hit by a shot and breaks his foot. He'll be out of the lineup for a month.
We're pretty depleted right now, and that's definitely not an excuse. If we're able to get points in games and to win games while we are depleted and keep ourselves in a great spot, then when guys return, we're going to be that much better off.
Whistles it rink wide for Hemsky. One-timer, Justin Schultz blasts home the equalizer.
A late goal by Justin Schultz earns them some extra time.
Good job, Schultz. Everybody find a guy here, even in the forecheck.
But once again, heartbreak awaits.
Yager right corner, cuts to his left, shoots, scores! Dallas 3, Edmonton 2. That's your final.
I think losing in overtime's got to be one of the most frustrating things in the world, and that was 2 in a row. So it's disappointing, and it's even more frustrating just because we're right there every single game. We're just it's one shot. It can go either way.
Hello, this guy.
I'm doing fabulous.
Tired of faded
It's a rite of passage in hockey. You reach a certain age and you just don't dress at home anymore. But apparently, someone missed the memo.
Hello, this guy.
Where are we going? Russ Barnes?
An optional skate at a community rink the day before the team hits the road draws a handful of players. These guys are either coming off injuries or simply looking for more practice time.
Get his spaceship thing on his foot. Come on, Bella. Looks like a turnbuckle wrestling. I'm the mascot.
Some of them are still a ways from playing. Others expect to see action very soon. A trip to Joe Louis Arena reminds Oiler fans they're in the home of one of the league's perennial contenders. In the scrum outside the dressing room, there's a mixture of familiar faces and fresh faces. This matinee against the Red Wings brings Nick Habibulin his first start of the season.
Javi's been unbelievable for me right from when I first got here, right through my whole transition from not playing barely at all to playing as much as I am now. He's been extremely supportive the whole time, and great partner and a great friend, and that certainly makes it easier. You can just go out there and play, and you know that your partner's there supporting you, and he knows, that I'll be the exact same way for him when he gets in there.
It's been more than 10 months since his last outing, but Habby shows no signs of rust.
Justin Schultz rips home an Edmax powerplay goal, and we are tied at 1. Eberle shakes himself free of that traffic and now dances to his left. Beautiful between the skate shot and a save. He'll drop it to Datsyuk. One-timer and a glove save. Habibulin clutching it and robbing his countryman, Pavel Datsyuk.
The visitors' veteran stopper keeps it close, but his star of the game performance can't quite ground the Wings. The Oilers close out their short road trip in Columbus. Morning skate on game day finishes on a light note. A little extra shootout practice for the 13th forward. another tight battle brings out the cheerleader in the Oilers' youngest player.
Find it! Oh! Shoot back, and Wisniewski steps into a bullet. Opportunity in front. Rebound is there. Johnson steps into a shot. Devin Dubnyk slides over.
The Oilers relied on In this one, Devin Dubnyk stands on his head.
What a play by the rookie, Justin Schultz. Mean sends it around the boards. Wisniewski can't keep it in. Opportunity now for Sam Gagner. Cutting in short-handed. He's got Payarvi with him. Payarvi shot. He scores!
So much for Scandinavian reserve. Of course, Payarvi's first goal of the season is also a game winner.
Jump off, huh? Yeah. That's a game.
Character, penalty kill, unbelievable. Lots of sacrifice there. Discipline is something that we're all going to have to look in the mirror on here as a team. Great win on a back-to-back, and let's learn and grow, guys. Let's go home.
Brett Hall, he had so much fun with the game. He was always smiling. I had a highlight reel tape of him I used to watch when I was 13, 14. Something I wanted to emulate, I never did. I mean, he's just a pure goal scorer.
Oates gives it in front to Hall, shoot. He scores! Number 50! It's 50 goals in 50 games.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about fate. I just know that I wanted to do it really better, and I'm just happy I did.
Well, for a guy who has a flair for the dramatic, the stage is set. Oh, who's in front? He shoots. He scores! Oh, baby, what a move by Brett! Just by Hull. Shot. Jared Lennart. Hull, loose puck. Hull, shot. Star! The Dallas Star! Brett Hull, they've won the Stanley Cup!
I'm content to win. It doesn't matter what I do as long as we win. That's the most important thing.
And the fans on their feet for Brett Hall.
And I was fortunate enough to play with him for my first few years in Dallas. Then to be able to play with him and get to know him and have a friendship with him was pretty amazing.
And no one finishes it better than Brett Hall.
Pro hockey can be a cruel business. The day after their return from Columbus, the Oilers part company with seldom-used Darcy Hordichuk. Clearing waivers, Hordy will report to Oklahoma City. Farmhand Chris Vandevelde assumes his spot on the roster and in the dressing room.
We're going to be taking players in and out of the lineup to bring freshness in, to bring other impulses in.
But even former first-rounders can feel the sting of a lineup decision. D-man Ryan Whitney and winger Ryan Smyth will both be watching the Oilers' next game from the press box.
Well, I'm a competitor. Absolutely, it's tough to take. It's in our nature to play hockey. We'll move forward.
We played 12 games in 22 days. For us right now, it's a day-to-day job. It's about getting up in the morning and making sure we've got a lineup together that we feel, with the players we have, the energy we need, is the one that gives us the best chance to win. You know, there's no room for feelings in a season like this. In the end, you're making decisions that are the ones that I believe are the best for the team.
Home for 5 straight games over the next 2 weeks, the team has time for some good full practices again. For Nail Yakupov, it also means a chance to catch up with a friend from last summer's prospect camp.
Do you have a license? I can't get a license. It's not a problem, but you have to drive. You know, you have to know how to drive.
Who drives you to the rink? You're just gonna tell your mom to drive you to the rink?
Others use their downtime to take a run at the dressing room championship.
All right.
But the best part of being home for some Oilers is just being at home.
With our schedule now and being back playing so many games, it's fun to get away and let go from the rink. Kind of leave everything there, and I want to come home and concentrate on being a dad. Can you get a cup too, bud?
Nick Schultz joined the Oilers at last season's trade deadline, coming over from Minnesota in exchange for Tom Gilbert.
Morning, sweetie. What do you want for breakfast? It was tough to leave Minnesota, but we got a chance over the summer to get our stuff moved up here, find a place to get into and get our family settled here, and set up in schools and dance class and hockey and gymnastics, all the stuff that they do. So it was good. That part of it was good, and this is our home now. We're here basically for the whole hockey season, school year, and it's we're really enjoying it. Here you go. All right, Bricky. Maybe Daddy will cut those a little smaller for you. It's fun. I mean, 3 young kids, it's a lot of work. It's obviously a lot more work for my wife now with us being back playing. You threw up on your chair by accident? What happened?
I was coughing and then I pulled up.
It's pretty typical morning, come down, have breakfast, kind of hang out. Normally the girls want some music on to dance.
This is Nick's special cup in the morning.
Mr. Happy. Who's that?
Mommy.
Who's this?
Daddy.
Yeah, you can kind of disconnect from the rink for a day. It gives you something where you're not sitting around thinking about everything that went wrong last night or things like that. Show us how you dance. There, wow. There it is. That's something where you can focus on being around your kids and having fun.
You want to dance with Daddy?
I think when you come back to the rink the next day after a day off, you feel kind of refreshed and recharged.
Next on the dance card for Schultz and his teammates, a rematch with Jaromir Jagr and the Dallas Stars. Outplayed and outshot in their last game, the Oilers beat the Blue Jackets on Devin Dubnyk's back. They need a much stronger effort tonight.
We were in Columbus a few nights back where we probably shouldn't have won, and we won every night. We're kind of finding our game and coming along. There's things that we gotta, areas we gotta grow and get better, and I think that'll come.
Big hit by Fistrick. Philip Larson took a huge shot in the corner from Sam Gagnon.
The Oilers play the visitors hard. They shoot. They hit. They're the better team for most of the night.
We have a team with a lot of talent.
And a backhander sifted wide by Eberle.
Guys want to, maybe make the extra move or do the extra play where sometimes just getting the puck on net. Look at Halsey's goal. He just, good speed coming down, puts it on net, and it goes in from a bad angle. I think guys are understanding that. As you mature, you kind of realize that. And I think it's part of our game that's evolving for sure.
The Oilers' try is a lot better than the final score.
They got a couple lucky goals that don't normally go in, and I think for the most part we played well and got some good chances and should have won that game. It's important these next games we really play well and get some momentum heading into that road trip, which really can make or break our season.
There's no time to feel sorry for themselves.
We're going to be prepared to play against some tough teams, make sure that we're getting points and staying in the playoff mix.
The Preds have taken 2 from the Kings this season and have their eye on a series sweep.
Chance in front for Wilson, he scores!
But standing in their way is Dustin Brown and the re-emerging Stanley Cup champs. Predators, Kings, Monday 10:30 Eastern on NHL Network.
Doan, he'll take the shot. He scores! 39 two-goal games, and it becomes a hat trick.
The first month in the NHL career of the newest first overall is one he'll remember. And not just for the hockey.
Ready to shave your head?
Always. I don't really care, but I think I'll be look good too with the short hair.
It's time for the Hair Massacure. Each year, some young Oilers get to shave off their curls and cowlicks for a good cause. Cancer patients. For a teenager far from home, Nail Yakupov seems pretty comfortable in front of a crowd.
I think he's not tough. Say hi for your fans, and I think they love it. And That's why they watch your game and they went to Rexall Place and make sold out. And I think you have to be nice with your fans.
Of course, it probably helps to have a big piece of home here with him during his first season.
Now with my family here, it's the most important thing for me. A couple years to can be with my family around, you know, and then probably your girlfriend, wife, Betty.
We got a good start right away. Nuge here. Let's go. Schultz and Schultz. Doobie right off the bat here, boys. Let's go. Come on.
Sporting their new dues, Yakupov and his fellow volunteers suit up with the rest of the Oilers for a key date with Colorado the following night. And they need these points.
Well, what's been extremely powerful from a leadership perspective is how extremely different every single game has been. The stories in every game, the lessons in every game. I believe if things would have come too easy for us, a lot of lessons could have been lost. And by having pain but still rewards, the players have been on board and our foundation is strengthening daily.
Oh, give us a bounce when we need one.
With 20 seconds left in the period, Colorado has taken a 3-0 lead despite the fact Edmonton's got 22 shots on net. Face-off win for Gagne. Wrist shot quickly tipped. Score!
The big goal was not huge. Come on, boys. Keep our heads up. You got 40 minutes.
It's not cheap for our offense. We trust the team is going to come.
And that goal at the end was the ignition.
Stick with it here, boys. Stick with it.
I got it here. Let's go, Nuge. Go get one right now, boys.
Down low for Hall. Center pass. What time of score?
Yeah.
Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's off the schneid.
Now you guys get five.
What a play by Hemsky. And the Oilers are within a goal.
Hammer, holy back to 2005, Hammer. Back to the future, Hammer.
How do I know? We got it, boys. We got it here.
When we're building a culture that expects to win, you need to understand that the ups and downs and the wins and losses, they're going to come and go.
Nice. That's it, Javi.
What you always take along with you on the journey is your character, which comes out when you're down by 3 goals and you're able to figure out a way.
Eberle stuffs it home, and this game is tied.
Keep looking for the ugly goals. Keep looking for the Freddie goals. Keep looking for the puck in the feet kind of goals.
The Oilers have got themselves the lead on the 55th shot of the game.
Ties the club record, does the 55 shots.
All of these extremes, they build character, and we're building a kind of mindset here that gives us a chance to win on a daily basis and eventually a team that will compete for the top prize in the National Hockey League.
Coming up, we are ready to bring you the biggest plays from the best players in the National Hockey League. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the action.